Look, let's talk about Madge-mobile. I suppose it was that or a wheelchair, and she's decided that this has got the royal seal of approval. This is the way forward, electric power all the way. Well, it worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
She was able to be there. I mean, anyone that's been to the Chelsea Flower Show knows that these grounds are enormous. There was no way she was going to be able to navigate it. She has been doing this event since she was a child. She loves gardening. She loves being there. I mean, you could see in her face just her happiness. And I just think this is a practical solution. And as well as you pointed out, we had the Pope-mobile. I don't know if you remember, but on the Queen's 90th birthday celebrations, they went down the Mole for the big picnic in the park and also for her 90th celebrations at Windsor in this open-topped Land Rover. I think it was a Range Rover Evoque.
Yes, yeah.
And this was because Philip just couldn't handle the walking. It was just too much for them. And, you know, at the time, we all thought, there you are, yes, you know, we all thought this was novel. And there were some wonderful pictures of William and Kate. You can just see them just behind as well. You know, and you'd have thought, gosh, you know, we're used to state landaus, right? We're used to seeing them in carriages. I think the whole thing is we have to get used to different ideas. We see an elderly, ageing monarch who's 96. They've got to come up with alternatives. Now, maybe we're going to see the Range Rover brought back out for the Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Maybe we'll see the buggy again. I mean, this now raises the hope that she might be at Epsom. She doesn't have any runners, but she loves that event. And possibly we might see her at Royal Ascot. But if it means getting her out, I just think people are so happy to see her. And she is clearly very happy to see them.
And you can't really see into those vehicles. I mean, I think I've got a couple of good memories, not only to be topped by this woman here, but I remember being 5 or 6 and seeing the Queen, and she was behind green tinted glass in Belfast, and I realise now that was bulletproof glass.
Yes, security.
But again, at that Windsor Horse Show a few years back, I took off early to get to the car park to get my car, and this car came down behind me, and I stepped back, and literally she passed like that in front of me. She wasn't driving, obviously, she was... But not to be outdone, Isabel's story is amazing.
Well, I mean, some of our viewers might remember it, but it is a good one. We were out walking, my family, out in the Scottish Highlands.
Oh, yes.
And we approached the Swiss cottage up in the Balmoral estate. We weren't royal spotting or anything. We've walked there all my life.
No. The next minute, this Range Rover pulls up behind her and goes, beep, 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 get out of the way.
But it's off-road. I mean, there was no path. It was, and there was a little old lady almost behind the steering
in her headscarf.
And the back seat of the car all steamed up with corgis yapping.
Yeah, you don't expect it. But let's not forget that this is the Queen who invented the walkabout. Yeah. This is the Queen who has always said, I have to be seen to be believed. And I think this is all about visibility. Yeah.